Oh, this is my sister. I'm gonna be giving her your information because she ready to lock and load on some property.
I want to be by some water.
Girl, we gonna go see that shit.
I need to be by some water so I can go on the lake.
Can we go see that tomorrow? Hopefully we can. All right. Tap in. Tap in. Tap. Nah, for real. So thank you guys for joining us. She's so crazy. Thank y'all for joining us. Right. I love her. You saw my energy, baby. Her energy is out the Richter scale. But thank y'all for tapping in tonight. Tonight's vibe is going to be touch me nots. Touch me nots.
Don't like to be touched during sex.
Whether it be heterosexual, homosexual, lateral sexual, vertical sexual, whatever kind of fucking sexual you are. Touch me nots. Yeah. So, just for me just to touch on that, in my life, it's not tolerable. I don't tolerate it. How you feel, y'all? Yeah, I don't tolerated, no. If I can't express my emotions and my love and my like and my whatever it is that I have within from me to you, if I can't express it to you on a physical level, then it's no sense moving forward because I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. And I don't know if that's just, I mean, I can't, well, I've never had a problem. Let's start there. Here's the thing. Every time I say, here's the thing, she knows some shit about that. So here's the thing. My titties look real big.
Yeah, might still little, but okay.
This is bra I got on with the extra weight. That's all it is. Okay. Anyway, but together, that's any conversation. That's amongst the conversations you have when you're giving to one another. What do you mean? Do you like to be touched? Do you like to be fondled? Do you like to be violated? Whatever the case may be. Mine can go from touch to fondled to violated in a matter of moments. So I mean,
Violate.
some people like to be violated. That's that dominatrix shit. Some people like it. She will. I ain't talking no beat, but I seen a whip. I seen a whip at the house. You know what I'm saying? Handcuffs and shit.
Yeah.
Yours truly to my right, to your left. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, how do you do? Let's go with her because as I've stated, I always have those initial conversations with people of interest that I plan on being intimate with or sexual with. And the conversation merely goes like, hey, what do you enjoy romantically or in an intimate setting? What do you enjoy behind closed doors? Or do you tolerate specific things behind closed doors? And if the word is no, it's a no for me. Because here's the thing, I'm not gonna fake it with you, I'm not gonna be hopeful that one day you're going to allow me to do the things that I sometimes enjoy doing behind closed doors. I'm not gonna be hopeful with that. I'm not gonna say, well, maybe I can change my mind. If you're on a set, no, then okay, let's go. We can be cool. No tea, no shade. I'm your homie. We can be friends. But when I slide up on that one that says yes, don't be mad. Don't be mad because you said no. So hold on to that no. Just hold on to that no that you gave me from the jump. Now, what has been your experience? Maybe this hers.
Well, my experience, I wasn't really all into so the thing was, I didn't want to do nothing. You do what you do. I didn't care about doing all that.
That was in her younger lesbian days. She's an OG now. She's an OG lesbian now. She not a regular. It was back in the days.
Well, yeah. So, okay. So listen. Of course, nobody I've ever been in a relationship with, but I only use like the strap on one person. And the
How long ago was that?
No, because we're in my business. The reason So the reason why is because I've never strapped the person, and so my ex let me, and I was
Ex what?
Ex let me. You try to say, I'm saying ex girlfriend, ex fiance, ex boyfriend, whatever. Yeah.
Some boys like it though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Some guys like they want to be, and I've had, because I got a lot of homeboys, and they don't see it as no homo shit. They just, when they with their bitch, if they bitch want to play with their ass off, when they bitch, oh, it's a doodle cock. Yeah, we see them every fucking word. They get your ass, bye. But no, I mean, I'm on you. You want, but Mostly, my homeboys, like I've had homeboys that when they with their woman that they trust, and she's sucking their dick, shit, them niggas like little learners and lick their asshole. And I don't even think it's a gay. I think it's all about sexual preference. I don't think it's anything gay about it. You know, I don't think that you have to be of a certain lifestyle to enjoy different sexual favors from a person you want to be sexual with. I just think that it's just what it is. So that's her.
Okay, so I was like, and it was a point where
For sale, so telling for
well, it was a point in my life where I was like, when especially guys back in the day wanted to, hit my ass, I used to be like, motherfucking gay, because I
want to do what? You said the real low.
Hit my ass.
Oh, they want to go in the,
in the anal. So I was
the
like,
rectal sector.
No, you ain't gonna fuck up my involuntary sphincters and shit. So when I got a boo boo, just automatically come out and I can't hold that shit. So now we're not doing that.
She got a loose booty. She got a loose booty.
And then because I know gay guys, whatever. One Cody, my ex, I don't see him, I ain't seen him in my ex-friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was like his booty douchable because he used that to put tampons in his ass because he did so much. So therefore, I was like, nope, I'm not doing it because he did so much. Yeah. So I don't even know how to get the
see, I think some guys do some type of something to keep their booty, their anal muscles tight. You know, they put preparation on anything. Preparation. I don't know what Cody was doing. Preparation H on anything. That shit gonna wash your shit on
I don't know what Cody was doing, but he couldn't hold his poo poo.
Man, Cody was getting them Mandingo warrior dicks in his ass.
But anyway, so I used to be like, nah, ain't nobody ever doing that. And I went to school for medical assistant, and then it was like, oh, it just made it even worse. So I was like, nah. So when it was to the point where niggas went to fuck with my ass, I'm like, this nigga gay, because I ain't gonna fuck my coochie thing, whatever. But anyway, as I grew, whatever, I still wouldn't let a motherfucker do my ass. Now, I did let my ex, fiance, it's compromising.
She just want to say fiance. She want to say nothing. Okay, it's just like ex a minute ago. Now it's like ex fiance. Oh, okay.
Well, we talked about my fiance in this part or whatever, So I tried it twice. The first time I was like, but then my friends is crazy because I have friends that we played that. What's that? Have I never ever have I ever never have I ever never that? And I just didn't get. I was really drunk. Because
it's unleashed.
Yeah, I just didn't do nothing. And I'm like, y'all did that? Y'all did not have friends like, bitch, that shit feel good. How?
I did hear that it feels good.
How? Because even the second time, I try not to say something like,
you use anal leaves?
Yeah, she did all that, because she's, used to that. So I just couldn't. So if I'm dating somebody, if you want to do the butthole, I'm sorry, do your own butthole.
It could be a little one though.
Oh Lord. So anyway, as I said, it was a little one. It just.
Oh, she got that. She got that tight ass. Hey, she got that tight rectum. Yeah, motherfuckers. I'm talking like I've never done it. So I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You probably did it to you, but you.
Yeah, no, I've never done it. I mean, I've never been interested in anal sex either. Like that's just not been my thing. I ain't never wanted to. You can be curious about a lot of things. That's one thing I've never been curious about.
I've never been curious.
Although I've heard great things about it. I mean, I've heard great things.
Well, to me, it's not great. I'm sorry.
I think it's
to each his own. I don't love nobody, but I can't. Nah, it ain't for me.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Probably why. Moose mouth, all that she got on her. Probably why a motherfucker went to her. The ex-fiance new bitch. So, I'm just saying, maybe.
I'm sure she has no boundaries. I mean, she's not built like she has any, so. Yeah, so move right along.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Let's just tap in to our lovely audience. What? That bitch done reached into the spirits and told that motherfucker cut me in my throat because I can't say.
I'm just saying.
To our lovely supporters. Let's talk about let's tap in. Shit. This is a family conversation, right? This is a conversation of intellectual beings. I'm sure everybody that I see that has spoken, they're highly intellectual. I don't know who the other individuals are who have not said hi yet, but if you're on here, we would love for you guys to say hello so we'll know who you are and be able to interact with you. I mean, it's the whole purpose of mindless behaviors for us all to converse as a family and friendships and be able to interact. So let's tap in. And for those of you who have chosen to speak and say hello, um, what are your preferences? Do you enjoy being with people that you can't touch or that you can't express different sexual fantasies or sexual desires with?
Cause even like so, like even when you're in a relationship or whatever, and you know you touch the ass with hey, like what? You know, it's like I'm just touching your ass. So I couldn't, you know.
Oh yeah. You know, with the studs.
Yeah, like I want you touching the ass. Like it ain't like you know what I'm saying. You just touching the ass. They be like everything ass, nigga, we gay.
Right.
Like you identify yourself as a man. What's going on? Because I'm not going to identify yourself as a man. You know, if I'm a lesbian, so. Bitch, I didn't. She just became that.
Oh, I was just trying to make sure
let's pause right there. So basically, she was a woman when we got together and became a trans man. So don't do that. Ain't like, okay, you a man and I just decide. Anywho, forget you, sis. So yeah, therefore, you know, when I wasn't, you know, eating the stuff, you know, I was like, okay, that's good. But you know, as I've gotten older, like. No, if
do you swallow when you eat the cat?
I have, not all, but I have.
Just some people. Okay.
I think I one person, so she got way more than what you know.
Oh wait, but beyond that, did you swallow?
Yeah, well, okay, well, yeah, she was good. Okay,
she was tasted good.
Hey,
damn, you used to almost drown in that shit.
I did. It can't feel like she had to be something.
No, I'm just playing. I can't stand it. Bitch, if I gotta have a towel on the sideline, so I don't know if I'm going in.
You know what? You ain't gonna need to sit.
I ain't having no luck on this goddamn couch. I feel earlier. She would have recorded.
I wish I would have. Why are we making this?
I'm a firm believer that what I do to you, I want you to do to me. Equal opportunity lover. Okay. I cannot stand pillow princesses either. Oh, well, that's exciting. Here's my thing, and this is really, I stand firm on this. What you won't do, somebody else will gladly do. So that's a determining factor for for a lot of things. If one person won't do it, somebody else is going to gladly do it. I mean, they ain't even gotta probably like you to do it. I mean, because that's just their thing. So I mean, that's another thing to evaluate when dealing in your relationships, whether it be heterosexual or homosexual lifestyle, whatever the case may be. You have to determine if you are going to adapt to another person's sexual preferences with what you want to have and what you can't have. Like, are you going to adapt to what you can't have? Like, I feel like there are a lot of things that are definitely important in the ship. Sex is definitely an important factor in a ship when you decide to become one. You definitely have to have the sexual compatibility. It don't even have to be equal, but as long as it's on the lines and being able to move forward, so therefore it can be good for the two, then you mean, it is what it is. But you got to, I mean, because I've seen a lot of different instances where, people will, a lot of things will be right with this one person. A lot of things will be right with this one person. And then the sex is whack and they will cheat. They will cheat. They will be sound in the foundation portion of you and the things that you're able to gift them, whether it be emotionally, financially, whatever the case may be, and then the sex is whack, and they will still stand tall on your gifting of them, and they will get that particular gift from someone else.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of things to evaluate when you start saying no to things that people want to sexually experiment with you. And I ain't talking about putting cucumbers in your ass and shit like that, although there was a thing back in the day when they had strap-ons because I had one. But me and the girl when they picked the bitch out of the stove, you hear me? We did, I ain't lying, we did. Not for me though, I ain't never put no cucumber in my body, but the girl wanted me to play with her one. But I'm just being honest. I mean,
just learn more and more about my sister.
I was like 18.
Okay, I still learn more and more about you.
It was that new age stuff, new age experimental shit. Back when I was a toddler dyke. All right. Whatever you want to say. Anyway, but yeah. So you have to be able to be cohesive with the sexual things that the person you're being sexual with wants to partake in. You have to be able to. That shit got to go together. You know what I'm saying? And back to her, touch me nice. Her.
Oh,
what's up over there?
I'm looking like
because I did jump on in when you was talking about.
Oh, yeah. So the thing is, like, I only use the strap on one person, and the thing about that is, I liked it. So it's like,
I mean, not like trying it and liking it.
You said what?
It ain't nothing like trying it and liking it.
Right, versus, okay, I ain't got to do it. No, it wasn't that. I was like, oh, okay. Because the thing about it is, touch me not. So I try to figure out, like, so you're a woman. Why do you not want to be pleased? Like that, you get out by turn. No, that's stupid. I don't, to each his own, I don't get it because you get turned on, but you don't want to be touched.
And my thought on that is, it's something deeper than that. It's something deeper with those walls of not wanting to be touched. Maybe you were touched inappropriately at one time and you can't get over that. Maybe you're dealing with other things. Maybe you have some insecurities about your body. Maybe your pH balances out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your cat got a little older when it's touched. We don't know what the case may be.
Or maybe they just not touch me now because they want to play that male figure.
Maybe. And you just wait for the day you get diagnosed so you can transcend.
We talk
be a
about
transgender
it prior.
And they sew it up, then you ain't got to worry about it getting touched. Just saying. It can very well happen.
So basically, what? Okay, you better figure it out. Took me to So listen, I don't know. At the end of the day, that's why you have to have that conversation with the person that you're getting to know, right, or whatever, to find out the boundaries, right? And so if they's like, oh, I'm not doing that or whatever like that, it kind of makes me like, okay,
red flags. Not y'all know we talk about red flags.
Not to the point where we have to do it every time we have sex or whatever. So, but like sometimes, because you're gonna want to do some things that I may like, but we're, getting to that, we're to that point where, we're like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem. Experimenting, because I can't sit here and say, oh, I ain't doing it if I ain't never tried it. I don't know what it is like. So when I tried the anal thing, I'm like, okay, I tried it another time, and I was like, because when I had a conversation about it, like, oh, you just gotta tense up. This shit feel good. I mean, try not to tense up. So I did that, and I was like, I'm not getting any type. It was no type of pleasure for me. I didn't get turned on. I was just okay. And then don't get mad at me or feel
maybe you should have vibrate on your clit at the same time.
Well, I was doing what I do, and it still just wasn't it. So my whole thing is, it's not for everybody, and I'm that one. I'm one of those.
I'm just giving pointers. Again, I'm not an anal receiver at all. Ain't nothing going in my patootie. I'm just throwing out suggestions for those who want to try it.
If you want to see me and say you don't touch me now, but then you have me, you try to play that dominant role. Me like being touched, so why you not want to be
and that was the whole basis of me saying what I said earlier. Yeah, because God, some niggas like they got their nipples sucked. Some niggas like their nipples play with. You know what I'm saying? If you get breast cancer, you obviously have something in the motherfucker. If a man can get breast cancer, then you obviously have some type of sensation when your nipples are touched. So I mean, like I said, I have a lot of liberated people that I speak with and that I'm cool with, and my dudes got wives. Ain't never, I mean, gangster niggas ain't never ever even thought about being with dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because they know how to live my life, and we have very broad conversations. And niggas, niggas be liking this shit. Niggas be liking their breasts touched. Their chest, their pecs. They like their pecs licked on. They like the balls sucked. They like the booty licked. They do.
I'll forever get cheated.
I'm talking about guys, because guys don't have the same thing.
I'm saying, like, even if I was like, that's probably why I got cheated on, because baby,
you weren't looking deeper into it. You weren't exploring enough.
was.
Touch me nots really need to be evaluated mentally. It's definitely a mental thing. That's what I was thinking. I mean, that's what I think. I think touch me nots. When you say your woman, your lesbian, your woman in your lesbian relationship cannot touch your pussy, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Like, why? You're a lesbian. That's what lesbians do. Before straps and all that shit came out, what did the fuck we do? We bumped cats and we played the pussy house.
For real.
That's what we did. So
yeah, how is it that
you new age bitches be tripping? Y'all be killing me. Y'all be killing me.
New age from where you to now?
I'm talking about the new age right here.
I know I was saying, so when did new age start? From what year? 2018, 19?
I don't know. I mean, I'm saying the ones that be like, yeah. You motherfuckers that be like, I let a bitch give me some head. Well, oh, so it's okay for another bitch to suck on your pussy, ain't okay for another bitch to play in your pussy? Who does that? Like, who does that? Because at the end of the day, all you motherfuckers bleed once a motherfucking month. So you may tell me you're around here. You walk around here with your drawers on. You don't want to be touched, but you stick the tampon in your motherfucking ass every goddamn month. That's what you want.
That's penetration.
That's penetration. So if you stick that, because tampons about, they about the size of a finger. So you telling me
when it get in your cootie,
it expands. You got to pull that bitch out because it's swole up on you.
Yeah, then when you get close to you taking your cycle leaving and stuff.
So you're telling me that you don't want your woman that you love to put her finger in your pussy, but I wasn't saying it, but it's okay to put a tampon on. And another thing, if you don't wear tampons, where you putting the pad at? Because they don't fit in boxers, bitch. They don't fit in boxer briefs. So I mean, either you wear some panties to hold your pad, or you wear some tidy fucking whites, which is close to panties. So why not wear them?
I just got dyed.
For me, it's so hard to formulate thoughts when it comes to women that are lesbians,
people, like,
saying that they don't like to be touched by their mates or people that they're in a relationship.
Right, and people like to be touched, like affection, all of that. Like, why can't I do the things that I want to do to satisfy you? Yeah. I'm not trying to do it to hurt you. I want to satisfy you. It's crazy, and then like, okay, you don't want to be touched. I go to something to be a problem, Oh, well, let's have another girlfriend. I'm gonna give it a stud.
But even before the whole poly thing came into fruition, and everybody was excited about it.
Human touch is essential to.
Read out loud.
You can't hear me.
I can't see it.
Human touch is essential to the overall health of a person. It's not natural or normal to not want to be touched. I have never, I'm saying it like that because you got all caps, understood touch me nots. Never.
Me neither. That's why I say, I mean, it's got to be deeper than the whole sexual context of it for you not to want to be touched by your loved one, by the person who is in your life to please you in an intimate setting. For you not to want to be touched by that person, I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. Like it all. I don't get it at all. I mean, I've never had to deal with that myself because, like I say, from off the rip, we're having a conversation about what, is expected, in the dating realm of that person and myself. And if that is a part of the conversation that you don't like to be touched, you don't like to be whatever the case may be, then we just stop right there. The buck stops there. And it's okay. It's all fucking okay because, it's gonna be love lives. We're still gonna be friends. What about your friend? Yeah, we're still gonna be friends. I mean, I don't have to be in a relationship with everybody that I come in contact with.
I always say that. Just because we come in contact, and you may even feel like you want to even be with me, but just because you want to be with me, don't make me want to be with you. But let's just be friends. And if you can't be okay with it, then we just
can't digest it. Then I'm sorry. You just be.
If I don't vibe with you, and if I'm not sexually attracted to you, just attracted to you. Period. Like, it's nothing that we can do. Now, I've had situations where I was attracted to somebody, sexually attracted to somebody, then I end up being sexually attracted to them.
That can happen. That happened to me.
Okay. Yeah.
That happened to me. That's happened to me before. When I wasn't initially attracted. Just the body type. For me, it was just not what because I mean, here's the thing. I'm not perfect by any means. Shape, all that. I feel like I feel like 10 years ago I was at my finest points in my life. However, today, motherfucker getting home, COVID, eating ho-hos and goddamn me Rice Krispie treats and honey buns and all the other shit that you can consume when you work from home and you at home all the time, right? So quite naturally, I have put on a smooth 30 pounds. Easy, very easy. And it's harder to get that 30 out than it was to put it on. However, I am in the transitioning part of my journey to say, hey, Erica, you gotta shit to get out the pot. Bitch, get your life back. Not that my life is gone, but the figure that I am so used to having no longer exists. So I have to do the necessary things to get back to where I want to be. Now, does that negate whether or not, somebody talks to me? I guess people just don't really care. I'm my worst critic. So therefore, sometimes the mouth be going to do it. The mouth does what it wants to sometimes. But I'm my worst critic. So therefore, I'm going to look at myself first and be like, oh, I need to lose 10, 15, 20 pounds. Where they may be, you are so late, girl. Miss saying for sure. Now, hey. Where they may be, no, you look fine. You don't need to lose anything. But, I don't, the same thing. But just because you feel like I look fine and I don't need to lose weight does not mean like it's reciprocated, because I'm not individuals. I've always dated people that were athletic or had a certain athleticism. So with that being said, oh my God, are they okay? Why you didn't text us and tell us nothing? But yeah, I've always dated.
Okay, because she won't be on here.
Yeah, it would make sense.
But we'll keep praying for her.
But I've always dated people that were athletic or had some type of athleticism in high school, college, and stuff like that. And I don't know why, but I mean, for you to have a certain look, for me, it's attractive. I've never really cared about how your face looks. I've only cared about your body type and your teeth. That's really been my main thing. I ain't even give a fuck about. Okay, we will. I've never cared about how a person, long as you smell good, your teeth are nice, you dress nice, and your body look right, and that's really how I've always kind of tunneled my attractiveness towards individuals with. And I'm saying, but
and then with me, it's like when it comes to type, I don't really have a type, because anybody I ever dated was totally, it was you have right, ugly, big lip motherfucker.
You missed that her. In the hallway. You missed that.
Big lip motherfucker that didn't know how to fuck. Then you had cute sexy one that didn't know how to fuck and you fuck me down, yeah. And then you had all that was all into everything. So yeah, my whole thing, there was no similarities when it came to physical attraction, and there was no similarities when it came to sex with my two exes and one fiance, right? So my whole thing is, the first one, she was I didn't really have to, because I just came in the game, so it was okay. I didn't have to do all that. Yeah, I was new to this shit, okay? The second one that I don't claim, sex was way so related to. So that's probably why she was
juicy mouth.
Yeah. Like for real, bitch couldn't get a kiss from me. So yeah, there's that. That was just financial wise. Then when it came to my ex, the trans man now, bitch, She was not him. She was not a. Okay, I'm not disrespectful. He was not a touch me not, but I just really, that's when I really started like getting into it. You know, I'm like,
exploring,
okay,
being able to explore.
I'm like, oh, okay, you know, and everything. And
All
like,
right,
you know,
okay.
you gotta stop because every time you do that, you fall. So this,
This shit just put my business in the motherfucking straight. She just put my business out.
because I really would have recorded that and posted it like, look, this is what happens behind the scenes before we go live. But yeah, and then you know the last one, of course, you know, it went down, you know, and everything. So
it went down before it even went down. The last one.
So
the last one had the body before she had the body.
So with all that being said, no, she actually, I'm gonna say, introduced me to that other part of the touch thingy. So I'm to the point where, like, if I fuck with you, like I said, it don't have to be. And I actually have someone that actually let me go that route with her and go.
I think she's scared. I think she's scared she gonna like it.
I'm like, you think I'm scared that I'm gonna like it?
The whole experience part of it. I think she's scared she gonna like the whole experience.
No, I'm scared for her because she may not know how to act. So anyway, that's that.
Where's she gonna put these fingers in though? What she gonna give a bitch a hysterectomy with these motherfuckers? The fuck? Look like
no, I wouldn't. Yeah. So. Damn. Oh,
y'all can say she looking at touching. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All day long.
Rolling. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
for the new people that just jumped on, say hi if you want to say hi. It's no pressure, but we would really love for you guys to speak. You know, we're not pressuring you to speak, but we would really love for you guys to say hello. You know, unless you're someone who's not supposed to be on here.
Oh Lord.
You know, say
hi.
Just
always gotta look at the beauty. The beauties.
Yeah, so y'all see, you seen the one. I mean, both you and there, y'all seem to be able to be very opinionated when it comes to our topics. So I can't even ask you because you're not even really good. But no, I can't ask her about a touch me not because the person that she was in a relationship with wasn't a touch me not. So she hasn't had the experiences to even dwindle around the idea of dating a touch me not or interacting with a touch me not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Oh wow. So yeah. How about them apples?
Hi. Hi. But yeah.
But yeah, being with somebody that's not a touch me not, I mean, like she said, you can't be hopeful that they're going to change because if it's something that they have not, and I'm not saying that a person won't change because sometimes they can be with somebody that make them be like, you know what, I want to try this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So you just can't really just look at it like that. But then you're gonna have those that's just really firm on that. No, I'm not being touched. Yada yada right. And my whole thing is I don't want to be with nobody that don't want to be satisfied to a certain degree.
Or nobody that I just can't touch you. If I want to touch you, shit, I may want to, while we ride down the interstate, I may want to reach over and play with your puss. Just because it's the type of mood I'm in.
What is that? Oh, that's a bitch. Okay.
I'm just saying.
But yeah.
I mean, so yeah. And I've actually dated a couple individuals that even during the initial conversation was like, oh no, I don't say dick, oh no, I don't get strapped, oh no.
You like
The next thing you know, we was at the store picking it out.
You like that strap stuff?
I can't say that I like it done because I mean essentially there's no, I mean the seeing it can be erotic, you know what I'm saying? But I can't really, I mean, it's not, you don't get a feeling from it. It's just, but do you get a feeling?
Are there any girls out there that suck strap?
I mean, is there really a feeling out of any of it though? Really, it's all kind of mind. It's all if it's not mental stimulating, you can be getting fucked really good and not even bust on nut because you're not mentally stimulated
look, I had
by
a
the whole
motherfucker making love to
situation.
me. It wasn't even making love to me, and I was confused. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Hey, girl,
They can
bye, girl.
be pumping and moaning and groaning and sucking and moaning and groaning, licking, moaning and groaning like it's the best thing of
And
their
you be
life.
like,
And you just be laying there like, God damn, that's what you're gonna finish. Then you go into the faking of the orgasms and you let it go.
yeah, I've done that.
I'm a master at that shit.
Oh, yeah, I've done that. And then, but I also say, can you get up? So, like, get up. That's my thigh, nigga. What the fuck you doing? My coochie over here.
That's when it was rolling on you.
It
Keep
was
rolling,
really just
rolling.
moaning. I'm like, I felt like Lila Rashawn, Michael. Oh, okay. So
A mess. A whole fucking mess.
then I was like, okay, look, let me kind of. I don't want to have to do all that, and I'm definitely not going to be teaching no motherfucking body. So if I'm up here pleasing you, bitch, you need to know how to please me. Like, what the fuck? And I just can't, because I'm not a cheater, but I'll go cheat. And I'll tell you. I'll tell you, like I wasn't satisfied. I'll tell you.
Damn, that's fucked up.
But I'll try to tell you before, like, tell you before that happens, like, okay, we're gonna have to see what we can do because, and everything. And then especially if I'm dealing with you not allowing me to do the things I want to when I want to, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like I said, it don't have to be like every time we do it, but that'll cause me to be like, I have a wondering eye, like I'm,
the freedom to just explore, like
yeah. So be open-minded. Quit closing yourself off. You may like it, and then some of the touch not end up in touch. You may like it, so why are you up here knocking something that you ain't never tried?
True that.
That's weird for me. Like, because I had to get out of it because I was close-minded to a lot of things. I'm not just talking about sex. I'm just saying a lot of things, and then like when I find out, I'm like, oh, okay, and everything. So that's what I'm saying. You might be like, oh, okay, and then you want it more often.
Right.
And bitch ain't talking like, have you all like, your leg like this, like bam, 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 bam. But I'm not telling you to get out dogs out with the arch in your back, but I don't know do it. But I'm just saying, each his own. I mean, if they want to, because you have motherfucking stuff bending over. You have stuff bending over, twerking better than me, So yeah, if you could do it, don't be sitting here but you're not motherfucking touch me. How you over twerking your head better than me over here looking like Sierra or what's her name, Megan? But bitch, I can't touch you. Help me understand that. Your friend.
Late, but I'm here now. Late, and more late. Okay, so guys, those who just joined us, lovely supporters of ours, we are talking about touch me nots, individuals, whether it be heterosexual or homosexual, that do not want to be touched in a intimate, erotic, sensational type of way. Like, is that a deal breaker for you? If you, I mean, this goes out to our more dominant viewers as well. If you meet a woman that you're interested in, and she can be of a feminine caliber, dominant caliber, whatever the case may be. You meet a woman that you're interested in, and it's the night that you guys are supposed to, get jiggy with it. And you go down there, you slop her all up, you know what I'm saying, all this other stuff. But you go and you try to put your finger in it, or whatever the case may be, and she said no. What do you do?
Like literally like a record that's scratched. Like just stop. Like
what
y'all already in the passionate moment, and then just like cut you short.
And like we said at the beginning, for those who were not on earlier, we know these are typically or should be conversations that you should have in the while getting to know one another. Definitely, these are definitely going to be intimate and sexual conversations. Although they may be kind of hard to have, you should definitely be having them to a certain degree, just so you can know when it does get to the point where you guys are intimate or sexual, that, you know what I'm saying, you know what to expect. So what do you do? What do you do when you all hot, bothered? You done got you some little rolling in. You done went on down there and taste the magic, taste the rainbow.
I can't.
And then you want to slide your finger in, or you want to slide your little toy in, and motherfucker say,
Damn.
no.
Right in the middle of it.
I know you fucking lying.
That'll fuck my high up, and I don't even smoke, yo. Like,
what do you do? Do you try to persuade that person to allow you to do things that they just absolutely do not want done, as far as being touched in certain ways or areas? Or do you just say, yeah, no, that was cool, but you know, I'm out? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I wish I had more people on here that have been around a lot more that can. I'm out. If that's the case, what the fuck?
damn.
I know.
I thought she was saying she got like she leaving there.
No.
But she said, my slow ass. I'm like, damn.
I know.
Was that too eat too much? Yeah.
Cause it's like, dude, like, what's the purpose? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, why? Why are we here?
So what
Why
happens
is
if you're
she
dating
here?
somebody and y'all just wait till y'all actually get in a relationship to even have sex? Y'all being celibate, you know, respecting that y'all get to know each other, right?
Right.
And then, you know, like y'all are just like really digging each other, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then y'all first time being sexually intimate, and then you find it out. How do you handle it? How can you be just out like that when you already grew some type of, you know, attraction, emotion? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So how do you do that? Because it is people out here that's dating and not having sex waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Both
so,
in the heterosexual and homosexual
right.
world.
So how do you go by just saying I'm out? That's, you know, if that's the case, like that'll be kind of hard when your feelings is involved.
So, or do you like keep a cap on the feelings until you actually get to the point where
everybody can't keep a cap on their feelings though?
Well, I know everybody can't, but some are stronger than others.
Yeah. Let's talk about the ones that can't. What do you do? You go just be like, okay, you're gonna go have sex with somebody else, or I just want to know. I want to know what love is. I'm just saying, I want you to show me.
Oh my God. The way that these conversations be going, Lord, the way that my thoughts wander during our conversations is just something else. I have such a broad imagination.
She does, y'all. I do. I be like, oh. Whoa, Kimo Sabi, big ball in this my hobby. 2 bitches in the room, 2 bitches in the lobby. Oh, tell this motherfucker up. She don't want it in her mouth, put it in her butt.
Oh,
that's what we talking about. That's the shit we
shit. Let me find out you're a rapper. Let me find out you're a rapper. She a rapper.
You know, she a rapper. WRAPPER.
Motherfucker rapping gifts like a bitch. Motherfucker rapping gifts like a bitch. He do it now, the other thing. Not a now, nothing. Oh, and next week, guys, we won't be on because some of us are traveling for the holidays and stuff like that. And I'm talking about some of us. It's only 2 of us.
Yeah, 2 of us.
It's only 2 of us. I'm talking about some of us. No, but for real shit. We won't be here next week.
Because that's Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah, so
we won't be here Christmas Eve, and we won't be here
New Year's Eve. Won't be here none of the Eves.
Wait, New Year's Eve is on the 31st. I mean, Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Christmas and this Thanksgiving this week.
Yeah, we won't be here, so we won't be here next week. So, you know, again, if anybody ever has a topic for us that you'd like for us to discuss, or you'd like to get some different type of input from our supporters who are on with us weekly, giving us, you know, their input, and let's talk about it. Shit, let's chase a vibe. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm always in for chasing a good vibe, so let's chase that bitch. I'm with it. She's a runner. She's a track star. Let's trace it. Let's trace it.
Nah, for real motherfucking life.
So let's just get us an example. So say for instance you're dating right now. You know, she's dating now.
No, I'm not.
I mean, she's getting to know individuals. We're not gonna say dating because she's not literally locked into a dating realm.
It's a potential.
Right. So with your potentials, because you are a person of touch and you like to,
one of my love languages.
I was about to say that, one of your love languages. You like to touch, you like to be touched, you know. And since you've already experienced this whole world of strapping and penetration with others, say for instance, the individuals that you're entertaining at this point, if they are touch me not.
I like to try the cow out before I buy. Okay.
You want some free milk? Is it 2% home? Goddamn. Skim. What is it? Coconut milk. Soy. Shit. What kind of milk you trying to try out before you buy?
Sugar milk.
You buying a bitch in a gallon or a sparkling milk? That's chocolate milk upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Girl. Anyway, just off the rip, I make these wonderful.
Oh my! Listen, yo. So
It was my turn to cook. No, my turn to cook, guys.
2 more times.
I went into balance.
Listen. Yeah, because I cooked 3 times, so you got to cook 2 more times. Because here's the thing. So like, I cook, she cook, we take turns. I came up there like, you know what I'm saying? Because we always like spending money out to eat. So we have been doing it. Then I cooked 3 times and she ain't cooked. So she cooked 1 time.
She cooked 3 times over the course of 2 months. I mean, so
that's a lie.
3 times over. What's 2 months?
Girl, I cooked last week and the week before, and then week before the other week.
Anyway,
at the end of the freaking day, I haven't cooked more than her because she haven't cooked. So she cooked this time. She got to. But we're not talking about that. What we're talking about is you don't like being choked. Don't like being choked. No, looking at it. No, so this is how it started. She sent the video on Instagram
of the recipe,
and I was like, oh, that look good. So she had decided to try. You know what I'm saying? I was her critic, right? I was critiquing. Yo, I was thinking we fit like, because she sent me the video of her cooking the salmon. I'm like, oh, okay, because I thought about the other salmon that she had cooked that she was bomb bigger. And this is the crazy thing. I was not really into salmon. Am I saying it right?
Salmon, yeah.
Okay, because she was always correct me, but she was salmon dip. Okay, my ex say so. I got seafood out, and I was like, oh, so I used to cook different. I never cooked salmon, so I had to learn how to cook it because you can cook it too long or not long enough. It just like
dry.
Yeah, so I had to learn. But anyway, at the end of the day, I just wasn't it. This fool had cooked salmon, and I was like,
I made some white Hennessy.
White
Hennessy barbecue.
God, and it was I tore it up and I had to call her. But this one here, she made a motherfucking salmon Philly cheese motherfucking steak. Yeah.
It was so good.
I don't even know. Look, so she made 2 for me and my grandson, and I already had stopped at McDonald's and got him something to eat because for some reason he loved chicken nuggets, right? And so I'm not seeing you with my grandson. He just like, you want to try it, and I felt the type yeah, because it was good, but he's a minor, so I went on here because it's like, oh,
he's a minor.
You're being mean. You're not feeding your grandson. So I gave him some. He was like, right. It's been was given basically. I don't know.
Because he had some food over here.
Right. I'm like, right. So I'm like, he got nuggets on one side. Yeah. So he was kind of tasting the mixture, but he liked it. My whole thing is she made, I don't know why she think he finna go home with that, because I'm going to just say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to my friend's house to stop and get a plate from there. So clearly I'm going to have something for tonight. And then I have a plate for tomorrow. But all I'm saying is, I know it's off the subject, but hey, this motherfucker here needs to sell plates. I have, what is it? Salmon Philly cheesesteak on sale for $7 if you want some motherfucking drink with you. What? It's gonna be a sauce.
I feel good.
Y'all, that shit was good, yo.
It was. It did
Only
really
thing
turn out
is,
really
you know,
good.
I'm more of a cheesy person, so I was like, "Ooh, just put more cheese on." So when I take that and put more cheese on, that shit was good. Y'all, it was hidden. It was like boom, 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 like motherfucking Mayweather or whatever his name is, Tyson, when he bit off Holyfield. It was like that good because you know, bite a bitch ear off of that motherfucker.
Okay,
that's all I gotta say.
Back to the question.
Yeah, that's all I got.
What the question was on her.
Oh yeah, you had a question. Girl, you don't want to change the subject. Hell, got me all.
I just had to put it out there like
greedy and shit. Okay, what was the question?
With you dating now, if you come across somebody that is a touch me not, like how would that affect, you know, how would that affect you?
Oh shit. Here to go. I don't know why when it comes to her, I don't want to penetrate if they don't want to. But
what's the but, Twana? We just got through. You know, for some reason your messages don't come through. She has to go and add them to the live for whatever reason.
So it'll update on there in a minute. But that is so weird because you're the only one that does that.
That is. It's super weird. And it wasn't even saying anything derogatory. You weren't cursing anybody at the time, so that's really weird. But anyway, so yeah, back to her question about with what she's doing right now with the dating. And even though she hasn't always been like a person who penetrates or, you know, has sex with the strap, even with touching, if you find that the people that you are coming in contact now are touch me nots, and how do you plan on maneuvering through that or getting past it? Is it something that you'll wait on to see if you can make them change their thought process?
I don't know, because the thing about it is, it's not on my end. It's not really like a big thing to me, but at the same time, it's gonna be times that I'm going to want to try it. So I really can't. It's just really gonna have. There would really have to be a conversation to be had. Like if they're like a definite no, then I probably kind of like reroute my to the exit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But if they're kind of
like trauma,
maybe then
I can understand.
Yeah, that too. But like if they're like, no, it probably can happen. They're kind of like, okay, I maybe go over to that. Then I'll go in. But for me, it's really not so much of a must. But like if I put it on a percentage, I would say 60-40.
Size percentage. Bitch, I thought you would say like 90-10. Bitch, that's almost half. What the fuck? That's almost
100%. I mean, like I did like it. It really did. Because I used to wonder like, what the thinking out of a straight person, whatever. What I actually did, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That was something that I was introduced to and allowed me to do it because I have never.
Who cares? Who cares about what? Did your message come through? Your voice says message.
With you over here, like, with the loud, the what you call it, all caps and shit, like you over there picking the computer hard and shit. But anyway, yeah, like I don't know, because now that I was and then and that's another thing, like because I know she allowed me to do it because I have never done it, and everything, she stopped me because I had her fucked up, bitch. I let you try because you ain't never tried a bitch. I ain't no rider, bitch. So I'm like, dang, yeah, because probably trying to make money. And that's the thing, I want to experience it. So yeah,
and that's the whole thing. If it's things in your life that you have not had yet to experience,
don't knock it.
Don't knock it, and also don't settle with somebody who is not willing to have those experiences with you. That's just it. If it's shit that you still want to conquer in an intimate realm, and a motherfucker tell you out the rip that that's just not their thing, keep on.
She's gonna be okay with it not being a thing instead of like okay and still try to do something.
Is that
get together?
Right.
Be like, you can't really be mad at nobody but yourself because they told you out top that that's not their thing.
Right. So it's like, are you gonna be willing to sit on the sideline and just be patient to see, and one day, years down the line, that'll be their thing, or are you going to go ahead and just say, but like, motherfucker done told me that ain't their thing, so shit, I'm gonna move on.
Right. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
When they come for you.
Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do? But I'm still trying to figure out what y'all can talk about. Okay, let me look on her just in case she says something. Oh, okay, she did.
Yeah, because I mean, and I got to a point of, I'm older. I'm a grandmother. I'm really settled right now in my life, and my whole idea at this point is living out my life with someone who I'm on the same page with. I'm saying, like, should it get to a point where I do decide to be in a relationship, I need to be on the same page, as far as intimacy is concerned. I don't need to be on page 1, on page 16. I mean, if anything, we can be on 12 and 13, but not.
Or on the same page with a different chapter.
Yeah, say different paragraph. I could be in the beginning, you could be at the end, whatever the case may be. But we need to be definitely, close in the thought process of the intimacy levels. Like, we need to be close with that, because I need to know. I need to, make sure that, we are planning on living out the rest of the days that either one of us may have, that we're on the same page and we can go ahead and make this shit shake by any means necessary, whatever it is we decide to do. Because other than that, ain't used to waste each other's time. Might well slide. Baby, where we gonna slide? Baby, where we gonna slide?
But no.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that's our cue.
The baby said that's our cue. This her right here is falling at me. Okay. So yeah, I wish we would have had more crowd participation today, but like I said, maybe people on here ain't supposed to be on here, so you don't want to say shit. But you know what I'm saying? You keep lurking from the back. We still appreciate the support, because the kids still keep our views up. Still keep our views up, so keep on watching. Keep on looking what you're looking at.
Like, it be up, it be down, it be up and down, and then another person will come and then just don't say nothing. So it's like, okay, but we know you admire our beauty, and we know that you're still in love, and it is okay.
You're an idiot.
That's
but yeah,
we God bless you though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Blessing on blessing on blessing. I mean,
we wish you nothing but the motherfucking
everybody. You know what I'm saying? You cannot prosper by having hate in your heart for anybody. So yeah, I'm not even in the ballpark of hatred with nothing or no one that I've ever shared a piece of bread with. But yeah. So I mean, thank y'all for coming on this journey with us today, chasing this vibe with us. As always, we appreciate your support. We both sleepy, tired as a motherfucker, like eating that motherfucking hoagie.
I had took a whole nap.
Eating that Philly before we came down to do this thing. Look me out. So y'all know what I'm next. Sleep. I'm so asleep. So asleep. But yeah, again, on the real note, we appreciate y'all as always. We appreciate you supporting us.
Those that been really like consistent with us, regardless if it's 2 people, 10 people.
And I would rather have 3 consistent people than
none.
20.
Everything. So people that's just looking and don't respond, at the end of the day,
we appreciate you too. Because I mean, you still on the numbers,
right? So we do appreciate y'all. This is not the ending; it's still only the beginning.
Right.
Make sure you tell everybody
that you love them. Be a blessing to someone that can be a blessing to themselves. Even if it's just saying some nice words, saying a prayer, whatever the case may be. Kindness don't cost you nothing. Kindness is so free. It's so free to be kind. So for everybody who's watching, make sure you add that into your daily aura to just be kind to someone, and just, spread the love, because shit, our world is so corrupted right now, and it's not going to get any better. So try to spread the love. Don't be a little bug, and all the other good shit. Don't be a little bug, because that's dirtying up our fucking our earth for our grandkids and their kids, and all the other shit. So yeah,
And
be a
make
blessing.
sure,
Be a blessing in any fashion that you can be a blessing.
if you have any topic to discuss, our email is open. Mindless, MINDLESS, behave, BEHAV as in Victor, yours, YOURS, MindlessBeHaveYours at gmail.com.
Yeah, and even if you guys like, if you wanna jump on with us at any time, and what I'm saying, say a poem, spit your lyrics, whatever the case may be. I mean, because we do have a pretty hefty following in the social world, in the video platform. Although people don't tag on here as much as we would like, but we do have a lot of social media.
When we had like discrepancies with the YouTube channel, and we was on Facebook, we had more in tune. So what is it about? Because it's like
some people don't like to log in.
More attention on YouTube
because people,
because Facebook Live.
Because Facebook individuals, that's all they do. Like they're on media. Yeah, they stay on Facebook all the time. And then when it comes to creating a login for YouTube and logging into it, and all that shit, people don't even want to do that shit. Which is
all they can do, just click subscribe, then they just go and take them straight to it.
Right. It's easy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But yeah. But again, thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all, and we will see you guys in 2 Wednesdays from today. Because as I had stated before, we won't be here next week, but we love y'all to pieces.
We keeping it lit, watch out for that shit. You know we gon' pop, baby, in the drip. Exposing these tips, this is more than just guys clicking for a sip. We don't hit the fifth, we got plenty of topics. Grab some wine and watch this. We gon' discuss all these options. Mindless behaviors at the table with the flavors. Podcast going major. Grab a chair, even haters. Tag a friend, touch a neighbor. Share it and tell it live. We keep them positive vibes. What happened when pretty collide? So sit back while we spill the tea. Mindless behaviors with First Lady and E. So sit back while we spill the tea. Mindless behaviors with First Lady and E.
That's so fucking great. That's so fucking great. Anyway, y'all about to find out. Sweet dreams. Y'all, I had y'all. I have no goddamn